Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boo. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
On a line out towards center. Takes it in for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see. They've got the most walks of any team in the league, so that's a big part of their approach as an offensive unit.
Boog, no doubt their patience puts pressure on starting pitchers, which makes it especially important to command pitches. They'll need to capitalize on double play opportunities as well. That's what you need against teams like this.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
For so many guys want to hit. And so when you're not given pitches to hit, most guys can get anxious and try to create something that's not there.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Tucker with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Blake Snell. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez settles underneath it, and there's one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all. Ball.
Backed off the plate that time. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Now here is Brent Rooker. Rooker in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball.
One and two here. Stays alive. And a 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. But a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So runner at second, 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a big swing and a miss. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. is a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Rooker at second with 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him. That ends the frame. We played an inning, no score. Here at Wrigley Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Muncy launched a homer in his most recent game. Muncy recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
Ball 1. And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup. Ball.
Here's a 2-0. Fouled off to the right. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there, and that's a foul ball. That one to first. Bush. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Second inning here, no score. High fly ball, right field. Rooker should have this one. Brings it in, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Suarez.
Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
0-1 down.
No.
Snell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That
Ball
misses.
three.
Ball 3. Swing and a foul straight back. Three-two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Here's your 1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. One-two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
1 out, man at first. So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Ball 1.
Next pitch is outside. Man at first, 1 away. Ouch, that one drilled him. Wins the race to the bag, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
That one way inside. The Cubs with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Got him. Hit first.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Swanson digs in.
Swanson.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Suarez on second. Amaya on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. 1 down.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cahen.
That's in there. 0-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Late with the swing there. And 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a ground ball. He steps on the bag. First 2 batters retired here at the top of the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Hernandez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Outside. And now 3-0. Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. Up and
Ball
in,
4,
ball
first
4.
base.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Catcher challenge will take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Ball, no. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Can't
Ball
find
3.
it here. That's 6 straight balls. Shohei Ohtani, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. And that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner.
Nico Hoerner.
No, too low.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball inside.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2-2 now. And
Ball.
it skips into there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now.
Wow.
Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 1-0.
No.
The Cubbies looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's the third. Over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
So now with one away and a man at second. Brent Rooker, the next Cub to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Man at second.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Just off the inside edge. One out, the runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
And we're back. We talked at the top about just how dominant these aces have been, and today, just wow.
I mean, look at these numbers, Boog. This is elite execution. The command, the presence, the poise, they brought the full arsenal today.
Up the middle. In time to Bush.
Yes, you're out.
And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ahoy!
You'll one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground, Swanson to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, no.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Rooker on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one ripped but foul. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and two now. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a foul ball. Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The batter, number 3.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
The changeup missing. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And the lefty with the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Grounded out his first time. Suarez at first, 1 gone. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Outside.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here. Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. Here at Wrigley
Leading off for
Field,
Los Angeles,
let's check out
the
some
left
notable
fielder,
Cy Young
Teoscar
candidates so far this
Hernandez.
year.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
To third, Suarez. Handles, throws to
You're
first.
out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the
Up
fifth.
next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Ball.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game.
Here.
The 1-1. Betts swings, deep drive, left field. Banks off the wall. The relay, and he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far.
Quick.
Man at second. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Flying around third is Betts. He will score. The Dodgers have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And that is out of play.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
One out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Kike Hernandez. Walked his first time.
That's a strike.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Late swing, fouled off. Oh, 2 now.
Ball 1.
And on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
Fastball is outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stewart warming up as well. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
1-1 now. And he swings through that one.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. And now it's filled up.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder
2,
open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
That one fouled off.
Ball.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Now a pop-up on the infield. Hernandez drifts towards it. And there are 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No,
No, I'm not that cool, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Trout at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And they'll do it again.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Will Smith
Leading
steps to the
Los
plate for the
Angeles,
Dodgers.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Smith with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
Ball.
Ball to strike.
No, that's a ball.
That one missed. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Yep.
On the strike, the pitch. Foul ball there. Out towards right center field. Rooker gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign.
That's a ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Now all even up. And
Ball
that's
3.
too high. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Dodgers,
for the bottom of the
number
6th, and there's a new
86,
pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Brett Rooker.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and he can't make contact.
The Dodgers leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beans.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
A walk, and he's also single.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Pitches in there. 0-2. Suarez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That hit him.
The batter, number 3.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season. With the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Hammered, base hit. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, 2 outs. Michael Busch, the next to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Fastball for a strike at 95. This is inside, and now it's even 1-1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
1-2. Stays alive. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the 7th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bullpen action for the Cubs. Max Scherzer getting ready to go. Harvey also getting ready. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Ball.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Hernandez.
No, that's too high.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His 21st of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite. And he caught it just right to get it up in the air.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Shota Imanaga done for the afternoon. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Hunter Harvey comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where the bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Hey.
1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman,
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Edman.
No, that's it.
One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Betts, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And one fouled off, 2-2. Outside low, and now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive.
That's
and that
foul.
one is foul, so we'll try it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Three-two on the way. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have this one. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cahill.
And a foul ball. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game sub.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
You know, these Cubs finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Ball.
That one way inside. Makes the catch, one down.
That swing right there tells me
The
he's
batter,
seen the ball
number
pretty
7.
well. I know it didn't produce a
Shortstop,
hit, but he made
Gensby.
solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Ball one.
The Dodgers up by 2 near the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2-2. Out towards left center. And it drops in. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the order
Second
now.
baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Ground ball
Foul.
left side and foul ball. The tying run at the plate. The 1-2. Grounds one to short. Over to Edmund. Over to first.
He
Safe.
made it safe.
Up next.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball.
In the dirt to second. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The loud pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Going at second. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Probably where the pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
That's a base runner right there.
Ball four there. Tying run is on base.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. 1 for 3.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And it's even up. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Emmett Sheehan departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Brock
the Dodgers,
Stewart will take
number
over here.
41.
Pretty tight
Brock
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Rerun.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground right side. Hernandez steps on the bag. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Cubs,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
34,
8th. Max
Max
Scherzer. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Kike
Leading off for Los
Hernandez
Angeles,
at the
the
plate.
first baseman,
He's
number
0 for
8,
1.
Kike Hernandez.
Ball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Hook one.
And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball popped up. One up, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach 60-60? Just wild.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Too low.
Lay off that pitch down.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Scherzer ahead 1-2.
Ball 2.
Good eye in that spot.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Smith over at first with 1 away. Quick toss to first. Smith back easily. And a 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That was foul, and he'll see another. Strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
That's a really good take.
And a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Eugenio Suarez.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Alan Bregman.
Hey!
This one smoked on its way out of here. Alex Bregman sends it out. His 13th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and he had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman buried it out of here.
Now at the plate, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 in this one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Stewart working for the 50th time this season. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No, that's the ball.
The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
No.
missed. And a foul ball. Is on the way. And that's ball.
That's the ball.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ball.
Amaya leads off first with one away. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brustar Guerrero will take over.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Second and third, one away. Outside corner, there's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded. There's a force at every base. All loaded up. Brent Rooker, the next cup to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. This is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
So they're all loaded up. gets a strike and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Dangerous hitter at the plate. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Struck him out looking. Good job at damage control right there. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. All set to start the 9th in this one. Max Muncy at the dish. Stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, singing.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 48. Get yo.
D-Ride.
Here comes the 0-1. That clips the corner. Valencia, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball.
The 1-2. Swings through it for the catch. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Yeah, Siggy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! Late on that fastball. The Cubs trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Snags it on the run. 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So last chance for the Dodgers. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Ball. No.
Two down, nobody on.
No.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Sliced hard, but foul. The 2-1. And Mookie takes. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Betts off of first with two away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
And here is Andy Pappas. Two outs.
No.
Here's a 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. A three-run dinger. And this game is tied.
This one feels far from over, Boone. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Up next for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Just a slow ground ball this time, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. We're all tied up 5-5. Back here at the friendly confines. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And the 0-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Pajes on his way over, and there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That one is absolutely belted, and that gets down in the corner. The relay throw, safe, and that's his third hit.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Winning run at second with one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Bregman takes downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Outside with a breaking ball. The Cubbies with the winning run standing at second. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That missed by a lot. Full count down. The winning run on second base. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Edmonds slings to first. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
inside.
inside.
And it's 1-0. Winning run at third, 2 down. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Cubs leave one, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. On to extra innings. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Will Smith. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And it's second. Popped up left side. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. One out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Booge. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And the 0-2. Oh, right to the backstop. Hernandez up to third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at third and here in extra innings. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And a 1-2 again. Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
One down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. To the frame so far here in the top half of the 10th. Shohei on the go. Pitches high. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Check swing, and he went. Now 2-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Just missed. before, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. Into the outfield, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. First and third, 1 down. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
On third, Muncy over first, so 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. That's a base hit. Run scores. Can't glove it cleanly.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And we're going to see a pitching change. Daniel Palencia out of the game It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Caleb
Cubs,
Thielbar into the
56.
game.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Dirt, nice job behind the plate. Second and third, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the air, right field. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground as they score a pair on the play.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense. Everyone scores on the play, and they still have a runner in scoring position. And they pitched to him with the base open at first, maybe regretting that a bit, but there's nothing they can do about it now.
Stepping in, Andy Pappas. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The 1-1. And on second, 2 down. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But it's a huge 5-run inning, and it gives them the lead. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Cubs 5. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Dodgers,
and on the mound
number
is the
3,
closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Runner in scoring
Leading
position,
off for the
no
Cubs,
outs.
the
Miguel
catcher, number
Amaya
9,
getting ready to hit.
Amaya.
Hurry.
The 0-1. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit. Look at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a slider misses down and away. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
This one popped up right side. Edman settles underneath it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Gansby. Swanson.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the last half of the 10th.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. That catches the corner. And that's a strikeout looking. Cubbies with only one out left.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Corner in the box now. Take strike one. Bush stands at second with 2 gone. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Wow.
2 aboard, 2 outs. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. This could end it. And now 2-2. In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. payoff pitch. Got it. That's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 10-5. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.